aqui é um Geyser, em Rotorua. Todos os dias, às 10h15, ele começa a esguichar água quente.
Vamos ver se ele realmente é o britânico ou é baiano.
São aproximadamente 10h14, segundos para 10h15. Espero que ele seja britânico, porque a gente precisa ainda ir em outro parque.
E essa câmera está começando a pesar. Fica nessa mesma posição.
E filmar, olhar, filmar, olhar.
Eu acho que Rotorua é a cidade ideal para eu viver. Porque aqui os gases estão
Em toda parte.
por todos os locais. Eu me sinto em casa aqui. Aqui eu posso andar livremente, exalar meus gases também de forma livre, sem preconceitos, sem nada. Eu amo essa cidade.
Que horas são, Gilberto?
São exatamente 10h15.
10h15. Então a qualquer momento.
A qualquer momento.
Águas irão rolar.
Dizem.
Espero que essa. Espero que não jogue aqui, né?
A lenda Maori que o Geyser é o mijo da terra.
Mentira.
Isso é uma cultura Maori aqui da região. Fala que ele é um mijo. E outra lenda diz que é um peido quente da terra.
Gilberto,
Assim.
para de falar besteira.
Eu vi ontem na apresentação que ela falou.
Oi?
A qualquer momento teremos o início do espetáculo. Eu acho que esse Geyser é baiano, hein? 10h16. Tá atrasado.
Ele é baiano.
Realmente, ele é baiano. Realmente esse Geyser é baiano. É lá do Salvador. Acho que é lá do Irecê. Esse Geyser é lá do Irecê. Agora tá saindo mais. Ó, deve sair agora, ó. Tá saindo mais fumaça. Vamos lá, momentos finais, meus amigos da Rede Globo. Vamos lá, Geyser. Explode.
Pode, que a máquina já tá pesando.
E a bateria já tá acabando.
Que horas são?
10h17. É, realmente o Geyser é baiano. Sacane. Galera, bota ele no meio. Eu seguro por enquanto lá. Eu seguro por enquanto.
A máquina. Pois não, acho que dava para fazer uma parada, não?
Não, para não, agora não para mais.
Kia ora! Good morning, everybody! Kia ora, everybody! My name's Craig. Welcome to our Tapu Thermal Wonderland. It's my pleasure this morning to give Mother Nature a little bit of a helping hand, and I'm sorry for making you jump. Anyway, let me give you a little bit of history on the phenomena of the Lady Knox Geyser. 100 years ago, when the phenomenon was first discovered, our lovely lady looked nothing like this. In other words, she looked like this area behind me here, with the small scintillip and the manuka tree growing from it. Now the story goes, 100 years ago, New Zealand was unfortunate enough to have its first open prison camp. Now, these prisoners, their labour was used for clearing this manuka, or the scrub-like plant, in order to make way for the planting of the largest man-made forest in New Zealand. At the time, the largest man-made forest in the world, the Geyser forest. And you can see these pine trees planted behind me, which are part of the Geyser forest. Now you can imagine after a hard day of clearing scrub and planting pine trees, these prisoners got rather dirty, and facilities for them were certainly rather limited. They did not have hot showers or washing machines as perhaps prisoners do in this day and age. But these prisoners were a rather innovative bunch of people. They knew about this clearing with this hot spring here. And one day a group of prisoners wandered down here armed with carbolic soap and scrubbing brushes. They stripped their clothes off and started to wash in the mouth of the geyser. The next thing that happened, their clothes went skyward, they got a heck of a fright and ran through the bushes. Now over time we've discovered exactly what the prisoners did. In this little brown bag here is 300 grams of a soap-like substance, a surfactant. And what I'm going to do is add it into the lovely lady now. Now let me explain what's happening beneath the ground at this point in time. Beneath me and beneath you folks in the front row there is a superheated reservoir. So don't bang on the ground too hard. This particular reservoir contains about 27,000 litres of superheated water. Now we need to use our imagination. Hey! Get back down! You're not supposed to do that yet! We need to use our imaginations a little bit. The reservoir beneath me is divided into two chambers. The deeper seated chamber has water well in excess of 150 degrees Celsius. Now, what stops that water from going into a constant eruption is the chamber of water directly beneath our feet. Now that water does not exceed boiling point. It sits in at about 90 degrees Celsius. So if you like, the upper chamber is acting like a lid or a blanket, allowing superheated water to circulate freely underneath. Now by me dropping 300 grams of surfactant or soap into the mouth of the geyser, that surfactant or soap is dispersing itself along that cooler chamber of water. And what it is doing to that water is breaking surface tension or softening the water. By softening the water, it is allowing that superheated water to mix with it. As two temperatures of water mix together, we have a flash of steam. And with that flash of steam, hopefully, in a few moments' time, we'll have ourselves a hydrothermal eruption. Now some of you in the audience are probably thinking to yourselves at this very point in time, hey, that's no geyser. And you know what, you're absolutely correct. I'm the geyser, this is a geyser. Now seriously folks, if I wasn't to touch this geyser in any shape or form, it would still naturally do its own thing. The natural cycle of this geyser is between 48 hours and 72 hours. It would just be extremely difficult for us to pinpoint this. So, for the last 80 years on a 24-hour cycle, we've given Mother Nature that little bit of a helping hand. As I said, when the geyser was first discovered, she looked nothing like this. Well, our prisoners wanted to have some fun and get some more height out of her. So they placed a whole lot of rocks into the shape of a cone to reduce the throat of the geyser and get more height out of her. Well, she's keen to take off today. I've had a shower, get your cameras cracking, and enjoy your day with us. Thank you.
Massa! Não vira a máquina.
Ela vai
massa, velho. Boba é alta ali.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the eruption, Lady Knox will play a very next 45 and a half. Now, how long she plays for and how high she plays for is completely up to Mother Nature. In other words, if I stick twice the amount of surfactant into the geyser, all we'd have is a big shower of bubbles. Now, a couple of safety issues for returning back to the thermal wonderland itself. Please pay attention to the well-formed pathways and fences. These pathways and fences